Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it appears that the rumors are true. Microsoft is acquiring Mojang for about $2.5 billion. In the description field below, there will be a link to the Minecraft forum post where you can see it for yourself. But I just want to go over a few key features in the article here and just nitpick a little bit if that's okay with you. The first thing in this article on Minecraft forum is a question from a FAQ. The question reads, is the game going to change? Will we still be able to make videos, mods, awesome builds, and all the cool stuff we've created over the past few years? You know, that's a damn good question, considering that some people have made their living off of making videos of Minecraft and of making custom maps, adventure maps, and what have you. And no doubt they're all a little bit worried about this acquisition. The response to this question is as follows. Minecraft will continue to evolve just like it has since the start of development. We don't know specific plans for Minecraft's future yet, but we do know that everyone involved wants the community to grow and become even more amazing than it's ever been. Stopping players making cool stuff is not in anyone's interests. That's a very roundabout way of going about it. The part that sends up a red flag for me is this. We don't know specific plans for Minecraft's future yet. And this is something that is said to most of the questions of the FAQ. We did just start hearing rumors about this acquisition. I believe it was a week or maybe 2 weeks ago. And I'm hoping that Mojang and Microsoft didn't just start talking about this then. I'm hoping that Mojang was smart enough to start talking about this long before that. And considering Minecraft owes a good deal of its success to YouTubers, you would think it would be within Mojang's best interest to defend the right of those YouTubers to make videos to their graves. From my knowledge, Microsoft doesn't discourage people from making videos on their platforms. It wouldn't come as any surprise if they allowed YouTubers to continue making videos, but that could be a potential issue that arises in the near future. As for modding, we could see things like a Halo mod for Minecraft come along, things like that. I don't know many other Microsoft exclusives. I'm trying to view this in the best light possible. I don't want to see Microsoft as this evil corporation who wants to destroy everybody, but that brings me to another point in this FAQ type format, and the question for this is as follows. What about the other editions of Minecraft? Will they stop being developed? Let's not forget here that Microsoft is the owner of the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One, as well as the Windows operating system. Minecraft has been developed and released for all of these platforms, but it's also been released on the Mac operating system, the PS3, the PS4, the Vita, the Android operating system, and iOS. All of those that aren't Windows or Xbox related are competitors with Microsoft. And Microsoft now owning Minecraft and the rights to it could say, screw all of the competition, we own this now. Something else to bear in mind is that the PS4 is currently outselling the Xbox about 3 units to 1. And Microsoft, who now owns Minecraft, can say that they're no longer going to allow Minecraft to be made for the PlayStation platforms. Can you see the conflict of interest here? But as follows is the exact answer given to this question. There's no reason for the development, sales, and support of the PC, Mac, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS3, PS4, Vita, iOS, and Android versions of Minecraft to stop. Of course, Microsoft can't make decisions for other companies or predict the choices that they might make in the future. We're extremely proud of all editions and the awesome things you've achieved through playing together. And I just want to highlight this. Of course, Microsoft can't make decisions for other companies or predict the choices that they might make in the future. This isn't about the decisions that Microsoft's competitors make. It's about the decisions that Microsoft makes. I don't know the legality behind pulling the plug on a game that is non-exclusive on other platforms, but considering Microsoft is a huge corporation, I'm pretty sure they can make it work with the right lawyers. Of course, that isn't to say that Minecraft would be a sole factor in the Xbox One versus the PlayStation 4. It's pretty much accepted along the line that the PS4 is the better gaming console, while the Xbox One is more centered around entertainment in general. But if Microsoft begins to panic, then they could start trying to pull the plug on the PS3, the PS4, the Vita, the iOS and the Android versions of Minecraft. Or what Microsoft could do is say that they're no longer going to support updates for their competitors' platforms, or they could just give up making updates altogether. Of course, doing this would piss off a lot of the Minecraft fan base, and undoubtedly make them seek something else. As for other Mojang projects, and this is a question from the FAQ format, what's happening to the other Mojang projects, like Scrolls? We don't know yet. We'll share the news as soon as we do. Did you guys iron out anything in this agreement more than the money you're going to receive? Granted, it was Notch's decision because he's the majority shareholder of, so for all we know, the developers of Minecraft could be all against this, and there wasn't a damn thing they could do about it. And there is a post from Notch's personal blog under this FAQ format, and that addresses the reasons why he sold Mojang. But here's the thing, and I hate to say this, I do love what Notch has done for the gaming community, as much as he would admit to saying he hates how people say that. It seems he made this decision more for himself than for anybody else. Again, there's a link below that'll lead you to the Minecraft forum page where this is posted, as well as a link to the Mojang official website where you can also find this information. There is a section on this entitled A Message from Notch, and it's kind of lengthy, kind of not, but I only want to focus on a few key points in it, and again, you can go and read it for yourself and whatnot. The first thing I want to focus on is this short paragraph. As soon as this deal is finalized, I will leave Mojang and go back to doing Ludum Dares. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly, but whatever. And small web experiments. If I ever accidentally make something that seems to gain traction, I'll probably abandon it immediately. What I want to focus on is the first portion of that paragraph. As soon as this deal is finalized, I will leave Mojang. And then I want to go down to the bottom of the page, where it says, it's not about the money, it's about my sanity. I can appreciate that. There are plenty of game developers and YouTubers alike who will attest to the fact that making content has directly affected their sanity. The community surrounding these things can oftentimes be very toxic. But my question here is, if it's not about the money, then why sell Mojang and then leave? Why not just leave? We've seen powerful people in the gaming industry do this before. They've stepped down, they've left. And now nobody even speaks their name anymore unless it's in a positive light. Now, I don't know how much of this money Notch is getting, if any. I'm going to desperately hope, even though I know I'm wrong, that he's not getting any of the money, and he just did it to hopefully give Mojang a little more room to work. But it doesn't feel that way. These two statements, at least in my eyes, directly conflict. As soon as the deal is finalized, I will leave Mojang. It's not about the money, it's about my sanity. Again, if it's not about the money, why make the deal? He also says in another part of the article, that is 2 paragraphs above the one that I just quoted, and I'm assuming this is in response to all of the things that people said against Notch when he backed out of the Oculus Rift deal when Facebook came into the fold. But what this says is, I'm aware this goes against a lot of what I've said in public. I have no good response to that. I'm also aware a lot of you were using me as a symbol of some perceived struggle. I'm not. I'm a person and I'm right there struggling with you. As many people are well aware, Notch does not like being in the spotlight. He's made it clear time and time again, so some of these things he says are understandable. But again, it comes down to, if you're not happy with what you're currently doing, why not just leave? Because you're already planning to leave right after the deal with Microsoft is finalized. You're leaving with one of the biggest bangs and one of the biggest surprises that nobody saw coming. And if you're expecting that to just kind of fall to the wayside, you're wrong. If Notch would have just left Mojang, sure, there would have been public outcry, but I believe it would have been far less than what he's doing now. And probably with less consequences. I mean, we are talking about Microsoft here after all. You remember the always online and not being able to play used games? Yes, I'm aware they took that back, but it's still something that is fresh in everybody's mind. I just wanted to share this with the Minecraft community and the gaming community as a whole. Hopefully, Minecraft will remain the same. I have my doubts, unfortunately. But who knows, maybe this $2.5 million acquisition could be a good thing for Minecraft. And we are talking about Minecraft because that is Mojang's biggest game by far. Microsoft didn't go into this deal going, hey, we want to buy scrolls. Give it. No, they wanted Minecraft. They wanted the rights to it. They wanted all the merchandise. For Microsoft, this is all about the money. They know how much money Minecraft makes hand over fist, and they could milk that for all it's worth. So Notch, for your sake, I hope this deal goes very well. Because if it doesn't, you're going to be the sole blame. I know that's a bit harsh for me to say, but you put yourself into this situation. I hope you're ready to face the consequences.